evening, guys. So I'm getting ready to do the soul truths that your ancestors want you to know. Okay, that's what we're doing this evening. So we get into the card at the end. I think we had this in one of them. I think so. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Okay, so we'll read it. Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. So, like, that's so true. So, like, it feels like somebody's definitely quite, like, with the overwhelmed, frustrated. Somebody is feeling quite stressed and trying to... It's like trying to have other people outside of them decide what they do in their life. It's like looking for other people to tell them what to do or to guide them. If this really feels like someone who is used to being or well used to being controlled by other people, because it's almost like they have to ask other people, what should I do? Where should I go? You know, what should I wear? Or whatever, you know. But it's like they don't trust themselves. They don't trust their own intuition or how they feel. It's like it's almost like they don't make their own judgments in life. They allow other people to do it for them. And that is just a classic sign of someone being so controlled that they don't even want to make a decision for themselves. They let other people make decisions. So I do feel that someone is quite controlled here. I really feel that. But like everything you need is on the inside of you. It's not outside. It's not with another person. So why don't you trust yourself is what I want to say. Somebody doesn't trust themselves for sure. Okay. Oh my God. First card. How can I deepen my trust right now? Trust. Surrender. Let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we are unstoppable. So somebody is definitely very much stuck. I would say very much stuck because they're not trusting themselves, they're not trusting their intuition, or they're not trusting their path. Like there's a trust issue here. So like if we have a trust issue within ourselves, yeah, we don't trust ourselves. How on earth can you trust another person in this world? You can't. Do you know what I mean? Everything starts with self. Yeah, so you don't trust yourself, you don't trust anybody. That's a fact. You can't make decisions for yourself, you're waiting for someone else to make those decisions. You are being controlled. You don't trust yourself. So they are two very strong, dominant energies already. I'm feeling within someone here who, I want to say the word, should know better. They should know better, yeah? So like, even with this card, whatever way I was reading it, I just felt so insecure. Like so insecure. Where did I feel it? Was it this one or this one? You can trust yourself. You can feel unstoppable. I don't know. I think it was more when I was reading this. I did feel like somebody have like low self-esteem and their self-worth. So they really, like, I could say this a lot, like, but how many people are actually listening to what I'm saying here? People need to work on their sacral chakra stuff, okay? Because you'll never go for anything. Because you won't feel good enough. You won't feel worthy enough for these things. And we are all good enough. And we are all worthy. And we shouldn't, like, take no for an answer. We shouldn't just, like, not go for our dreams because other people or expectations. Like, what, and that was the thought actually on, is, like, that... How do we know what we can achieve unless we go try and achieve it? Well, none of us know what we can achieve until we achieve it. Do you know what I mean? But it's about taking that first step to whatever it is anyone wants to achieve. Whatever your dreams are, you've got to take that first step. And somebody here is just not trusted at all. But there is a lot of issues here. Somebody here really needs healing, like really needs healing. And take a good look at themselves and stop trying to... be so, like, somebody's so consumed or worried about everything externally but not about themselves. That's pretty sad. You should be the most important person. You should be first in how you feel. Okay, the second card we have is, what risks can I take today? Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. Oh my God, you will have to take the big scary leap, but do not fret, because your soul has wings So that's it, taking that leap of faith and trusting, taking risks to go towards your dreams, but somebody's not trusting it. Somebody's not going after what it is that they want, or what they want to achieve. It almost feels that somebody feels that this is really like unachievable, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? Jesus, if you have that mindset, you know what, you're right, give up, or give up, girl, because it's not going to happen with that mindset, because we attract what we are, and that's the energy. You go out with that negative energy, that negative mindset, that's all you're going to get back. You're only going to get negativity back. So somebody here needs to be more positive and more optimistic. More optimism within you. That's what you need. Okay, the third card we have is, they said I missed something, go back. Do not be mistaken. You will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible. So maybe like somebody's just scared that this is too much of a big risk. What's wrong with you? Where's your courage and your balls? I don't care whether you're a man or a woman. Do you know what I mean? Go for the big things. Go big or go home. I always say it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you can do, I want to say somebody can do this, but somebody's definitely fretting an awful lot. You need to take a risk. We all need to take a risk. It's like business. It's like anything. Even becoming a parent. It's a risk. Do you know what I mean? But you don't know until you try it. You don't want to have a life of regrets. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying kids are a risk, but you know what I mean? You just don't know how you're going to be as a parent. You don't know how you're going to go out to cope. It's like there. So, like, you got to take a risk. Make a decision and, alright, I'm reading the end. That's what it is. What risk can you take to move towards your dreams? So what is this? What is your dreams? Figure out your dreams and then figure out how the fuck am I going to get to there? Yeah? Make a decision and do it. Just do it. Why would I say a word? My guides show me clairvoyant images. I just saw a pair running with the like symbol on it. Just do it. Yeah? No more thinking, only doing. So somebody's doing too much thinking about it and absolutely no action at all. At all. So too much in the head, too much in the ego. Get out of it. Be brave and courageous and you'll discover what you are really made of. And that's what I'm saying. None of us know our qualities and our strengths until we get out there and do whatever it is that we want to do. So be courageous. Be brave. Be courageous. Go after what, it doesn't matter what your dream is. We all have different dreams. Do you know what I mean? But you need to go after them. Okay, third card, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? We all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in a zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. It says at the end, ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? So I think that's beautiful because it doesn't matter what our gifts is. It doesn't matter, like, you know, we all have different gifts. They all get unlocked at different little times. It doesn't matter, okay? But it's about using those gifts. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, it doesn't matter who is sitting in front of me. Like our gifts will be completely different, but there's nothing as worse as seeing, I suppose, me when I see so many talented people and really gifted people. Like, and a lot of, you know, even with clients with me, they don't even see the brilliant qualities that they have within them. They don't actually see them. It's like I have to point it out a lot to people of what they have that they don't see. They can see it about others. They could probably see it for me if I asked them, but they can't see it about themselves. So straight away there's a disconnection from somebody here to their soul self, to who they are. You really need to connect with yourself, because then you're just kind of like, one part of you is going north, the other's going south. One of you is stuck on the south node, you're wanting to get on that north node, but you're not going. So it's kind of like, it feels like somebody's stuck in this place of limbo. You know what I mean? Like on a seesaw, up, down, will I go, will I not go, will I do this, will I take this risk, will I? You don't know until you try, so you gotta go. Somebody has to do something here. Okay, the fourth card we have is, am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Now, somebody here definitely has negative self-talk about themselves because they don't think they should go for it. Yeah? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. So that's why, like, if somebody's just so full of fear and they don't feel worthy enough, they don't feel good enough, this is the worst issue. So why is someone here not healing themselves? Do you know what I mean? Like, the fears are taking over. Not real. It's all there. So that means the ego. Someone's thinking too much and sure, look, they've talked themselves out with something already and it's not even, fear is not even real. It's illusion. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. But if you're too stuck in the head, you're never going to be able to meet that heart. And you're too stuck in that heart, like, you've got to find balance. Somebody is completely not balanced here at all. Way too much up here. Come down to that heart space. Come down to that heart space. That knows what you need. It knows. The ego doesn't know. Just creating more fears and keeping you more stuck, because that's what I wanted to do, yeah? So we have down here at the end, today, master your mind. Watch an inspirational video, do some tapping is really important. I do that with my clients. Read an empowering book or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. So I think that would be a good thing for someone to do, is to write out why they believe in themselves and their dreams, and actually take a look at it. And then think about, right, what needs to change from that, because that's going to give you a good insight into your mindset. And sometimes we don't think our mindset is negative until, or a situation or relationship, until we do that pros and cons that is written there in front of us, 11. As I said that, when it's written in front of us, then do we say, oh my God, that really outweighs, or oh my God, my thinking is a bit negative. I need to be more optimistic, or I need to be more positive, because I'm stuck here in a place where I'm not going for my dreams because I don't believe in myself and I don't trust myself to make decisions. And it's easy to stay stuck here and be controlled and not take any risk and stay. You know what I have, because it just came into my head. Growth is never found in our comfort zone. Never. You gotta take that risk. You gotta take that leap of faith. You've gotta find your balls. You've gotta be brave. You've gotta be courageous. If that's the case, I would have never done anything in my entire life. Do you know what I mean? I would never have done anything in my entire life. So somebody really needs to believe in themselves and work with their confidence. They really, really, really do. And get out of the bloody ego. Because, you know, you need to go into your heart space. The fifth second. Am I afraid to be seen? We did have this one of the weeks. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Take time to shine your unique light in the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. We did have this guy before because I love it. Be naked, be free, walk around naked. There's just nothing like it. There's nothing like it. But it's about being yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's about why do I want to say that somebody's ashamed of themselves or ashamed of who they are, maybe internally, or what is going on there. Don't ever be ashamed of yourself, because look, who you are today is who you're meant to be. Yeah? We've all gone through a lot of stuff in our lives and on our journey that makes us the people that we are today. But rather than pain and trauma and suffering, rather that negatively affect you, you should be using that as fuel to go succeed and be seen, and use it in a positive sense and use it as your power. Do you know what I mean? So it's about flipping that from the positive to the negative. But somebody's just not seeing this because their mindset is very negative. Like empresses go through a lot of pain, like, because think about labour with the baby. But then, like, through that, they're able to born something very beautiful. Do you know what I mean? It will create some sort of an abundance if you use that to fuel you. Because it should make you more powerful, not more unhealed, negative, and toxic. You see, there's two ways to go when you've been hurt and in pain. And sadly, like, a lot of people are going the other route. Yeah, you need to turn that and make you more powerful, make you more wonderful. Be seen. Don't be afraid to hide. Like, don't hide yourself. Don't hold back any longer. Shine your light, whatever your light is. Be whatever your unique self is, be it. Stop hiding. If you have to hide, like, you're ashamed of yourself. Why would you be ashamed of yourself? You are who you're meant to be. You are who you're meant to be. Okay, the sixth card is, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. I swear to God. Let them be your fuel today. Oh my God. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do it. Okay? So, like, that is literally it. What makes you happy? Do it. Yeah? What do you want to achieve? What are you scared to do? Like, what are you scared to take that risk? These are serious questions somebody needs to sit down and ask themselves. Well, somebody's ancestors wants that, because like, what is the worst that's going to happen? What is the worst that's going to happen? Won't work out? That's like, not everyone's meant to work out. But you gotta try. You don't know until you try. And like, none of you can sit back, but I don't want to step over there. It's scary. It's not. It's your fears. It's your unhealed stuff. It's your negative mindset. So I feel like somebody here really seriously needs to work on themselves and work on their outlook and look at their attitude towards life and heal the things about them, like whatever trauma they've suffered or whatever, because whatever you've gone through is blocking you. It is stopping you. And that's the point where what you've gone through is still a problem. Like, we will all, every single one of us will go through things. But carrying that and not dealing with it and not healing with it, that's when it becomes a problem, because then it starts to kind of multiply and manifest in our lives, and we keep doing it. It's the law of attraction. We'll keep drawing in people with a similar energy, with a similar trauma, and you know what? History just keeps repeating itself. So, like, given the fact I'm saying history keeps repeating itself, it really makes me feel that whoever it is about, it's been in this situation before. It's allowed the ego to take over and allowed the fear to kick in, and they've held back and not done that. I want to say you can't keep sacrificing yourself, and I want to also say you haven't learned a lesson from the last time you went through something very similar like this, or it feels very similar. You haven't learned a lesson, because now you're back in that head again, and too much time in that head space is really, really not good. Okay, so I feel like someone's, you know, it's not even about feeling. I feel like someone's root chakra needs a bit of work done on it, and cycle for sure, but I feel like there's no groundedness there. There's too much up in the head. Fear, like, it's all negative. It's actually all negative. Not using your own strengths, not taking any risk, not trusting yourself, not trusting others, not believing in yourself, wanting, like, allowing other people to control you, that you don't even know how to make decisions for yourself. Somebody who really needs to take the lead of their own life and make some sort of decisions. And see, like, why are you afraid? Why don't you want to be seen? You're not allowed to be seen as a child. You're not listened to. Did nobody, like, take that time and attention for you? Because this is, like, we're talking sacral chakra. There's definitely toxic masculinity or femininity here, that somebody is sexual energy is not balanced. It's not balanced here, because, like, being too much, like, not taking risks, you need that masculine energy to take risks, to be courageous, to be brave. That's masculine energy. We all need to have it. We all need to have feminine too. We need to have a balance, and somebody here does not have this masculine energy, or not. It's lacking. Let's just say it's lacking, because too much in the head, too much worrying. That is kind of like, and I don't mean that, lads, in the bad way. It's more of the feminine energy. Do you know what I mean? But like, I really want to go here with spirit, okay? Because it's like, you don't know how good you really are, and how, I want to say, approachable. Somebody's quite good at whatever they do, and they're quite approachable, and they're very easygoing. I just heard eat in the eye as well. So, like, there are probably qualities about you that you don't even see. Or maybe those specific things that you're said are things that you feel you don't have, but you do have. A lot of times we don't see things about ourselves. It takes other people to tell us things, believe me. You know what I mean? I'm talking from experience here. People have had to tell me things too. Do you know what I don't see about myself, yeah? But I don't mind people telling me these things. You know what I mean? My ego doesn't get upset, because at the end of the day, my ego doesn't have a point to prove. And I'm open to change, I'm open to suggestion. I feel like somebody is not so open. You see, very much cutthroat here. Is that black and white? Yeah? And it feels as well like that. It's programmed. I'm seeing the program and I'm seeing a wheel. So it is a vicious wheel. Somebody has been in this situation before, but your ancestors are calling you to please write a list. Get a piece of paper and your pen. Figure out what your dreams are. Figure out what your desires are. Figure out how you're going to get to them. Okay? Write down why you feel so fearful. Why do you not trust yourself? Why do you need other people to make decisions? Somebody here really needs to figure that out. Now, I know I'm giving a general view of it, but there's definitely something specific I feel is going to come to you, and maybe you might just get the answer to really and truly the deep root cause of what is blocking you shining your light and being your unique self. Okay, because it feels like somebody here could really be something much more bigger than what they are, much more powerful than what they are, but the ego, and then the sacred, and then the root stuff going on there as well. And that's a shame. I want to say that's a shame. It's not for pity, because you could really be, I can hear it again, you could really be something. Do you know what I mean? Like I know what I'm feeling here, that your ancestors really believe in you. The sense they give me is, it's not just them, general people really believe in you. So what day are you actually going to start believing in you? Yeah? Start believing in yourself. Write out that list, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave that there with you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, look for private readings all down below. Guys, take care. I'll see you in the morning. 21:21 as I said that. Choo-choo. Take care, guys.